Fall 7 times, rise 8. A Japanese proverb that has always resonated with me. I fall, sometimes a lot, but in not giving up, in learning how to get back up, I found myself. It wasn't always this way. When I was a girl, my mother schooled me in all the good girl qualities. Be nice, be pretty, be quiet, be good, comply. My mother came from another era where men were men and women were pretty, and a woman's success was measured by marrying well. Anything beyond that neat little package was bad. So I stifled my spirit and did my best to fit her mold, and I lost myself. And so I fell. When I was 9, I asked if I could take karate. My mother told me, nice girls don't do karate, they learn ballet. So ballet it was. I endured years of classes, hoping somehow to magically become everything I was not. Mom's image of what a girl should be. A graceful, light, delicate flower. Truth was, ballet was a disaster. And I was ashamed to be the bull kept hidden in the back row left corner in every recital. And so I fell. In fact, no matter what I tried, I couldn't be my mother's ideal girl. My actions, my choices, they were never good enough, nor was I pretty or charming, just awkward. I did, however, get really good at keeping my head down and ignoring my instincts and generally being a doormat. And so I fell. When I became a mom, I was determined to break that cycle. To raise my daughter to be confident and empowered, to be whatever she wanted to be. So when she asked me if she could take karate, I said, yes! I found a traditional Shotokan karate dojo, and we went together for an introductory lesson. Something stirred within me that day. I fit somewhere. And so I rose. That's not to say that the path has been easy. I struggled with so much, even just figuring out which hand to move and which foot and when. Then, as the footwork fell into place, a whole new set of fears and doubts rolled in. How could little old me harm anyone? As a doormat, I had been paralyzed by fear, and I could hear my mother's voice disapproving in my head, calling me foolish and ugly and unladylike, telling me I couldn't do it. There were days when facing my sparring partner filled me with anxiety. Days when I would get stuck in my own head, trying to please my teachers, trying to get it right, yet everything just seemed to go wrong. No matter what I was struggling with, though, my instructors patiently looked after me and believed in me. So I kept at it, and in time, I grew more skilled and confident. And so I rose. Through karate, I found my voice, but I still struggled with my identity. Good girls aren't supposed to be brave or fierce or strong. So instead, I tried to man up, to wear a strong masculine persona like a coat, stomping about like a caveman. But frankly, that wasn't right either. Neither good girl nor tough guy. Who am I, and how do I fit? It was in seeing other women and girls in class struggling with many of the same doubts and fears as me that I found my center. I was compelled to reach out, to nurture, to heal these people. It's by caring for others, by mothering, that I realized my strength and my worth, and so I rose. I have used my experiences, both good and bad, to teach my daughter so she could learn to rise up. Today, she is a unique and empowered young woman. At 16, she is bold and strong, yet kind, and she has a sense of self and purpose that I could never have imagined at her age. As a black belt, I do my best to nurture all who come into my dojo. I believe in them, often before they even believe in themselves. One of my favorite moments as an instructor was when a teenage student came up to me and very quietly said, "Teach me to be fierce." I give hugs and pushes. I am den mother and drill sergeant, working to dispel the good girl myth and to help my students find their own voice so they can rise up too. I have made peace with my mother. We don't talk about karate or, frankly, anything else that doesn't fit within her worldview of 1950s nice. But I accept that she parented me as best she was able. I will say that her scolding voice no longer resides in my head. And I believe that if I hadn't fallen so far, the journey back wouldn't have been so sweet. Fear and anxiety are powerful things. But in knowing how to rise just one more time when you get knocked down, you have what you need to succeed. And this is why I can stand before you all with my heart racing and my palms all sweaty and tell you proudly that I am Valerie, strong mother, strong warrior, and a kind-hearted woman.